There is a lot of evidence indicating that traditional professions are being eliminated while online employment is expanding, but that inevitably means there will be too much rivalry in the virtual marketplace. All we ever want is for you to hop in and take advantage of these remarkable jobs so you can make money no matter where you are in the world and with the use of your smartphone. So in this video, we will reveal 8 jobs you can dip your toes into, so make sure you watch it through to the end. Welcome to Money Anytime, where we share money-making tips and tricks through online means. The methods and ideas that we will share are guaranteed to be up-to-date and surely doable at home, so you can earn money anytime. So if that's what you are looking for, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first to know what next money-generating trick we have got up our sleeves. You can also leave a comment below if you've got questions or other methods that you want to learn about. But for now, let's go back to the video. Our first job on the list is to be a Twitter manager. Did you know that if you work at Twitter as a manager, you have the potential to make anywhere from $60,000 to $80,000 annually? Twitter is currently the social media platform that everyone seems to be talking about the most, especially after Elon Musk took over the platform. After having a Twitter account for many years, you may have reached the point where you are ready to turn it into a source of income. Spend some time learning from the work that some of the most talented creators have published. It won't take long before you're tweeting like a pro. Check out the post that caused these creators to explode in popularity, and then analyze what you see there. You should strive to get to that point. Creating threads and locations to host conversations is now one of the most effective strategies for becoming popular on Twitter. It takes a lot of experience to be able to pull people in with as few words as possible and capture their attention, and you need to be able to do both of those things. Having said that, this is a really useful ability to pick up. You too should take on numerous clients at once and maintain a retainer arrangement with each of them. Job number 2 is being copywriter. Writers can make more than $100,000 per year, but their earnings can go much higher depending on the kind of content they produce and their level of experience. Depending on how you choose to use them, words have the power to either elevate or diminish your perceived intelligence. Copywriters are essentially salespeople in print, and firms hire them for this reason. Copywriters have the potential to earn insane sums of money. In many instances, the hourly rate is greater than $500. How well you can make connections, how skilled you are with language, and how quickly you can write are the 3 most important factors here. A single homepage might cost as much as $50,000 to create for certain companies. You might ask, why so much? To be honest, everything boils down to value. If you charge a client $50,000 for a website and the website leads to an increase in the client's monthly profit of $200,000 to $400,000, wouldn't you argue that the investment was worthwhile? It's all about using power to make your already wealthy clients even wealthier and then demanding a cut of their newfound fortune. In addition to that, it's not simply websites. In many different contexts, people need competent writers. Everything from scripts on YouTube to conversations on Twitter and everything in between. The writer is generally seen as the wizard behind all of this, as content is considered to be king. One gentleman even managed to live anywhere on the globe by simply beginning to write blog entries about his travels and monetizing those pieces with affiliate links. This eventually led to him working as a copywriter for significant influencers in the industry. He secured one customer, which led to the acquisition of another, and so on. When he provides a service, he always makes an effort to set himself apart from his competitors by providing it in a manner that cannot be replicated by anybody else. There is always going to be someone offering a lower price than you, but there is not always going to be someone offering a higher price. Find the customer that has the financial means to pay the higher price, and then train yourself to provide service that is on par with the best in the world. But before we get to the next item on our list, make sure you've liked this video by giving us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and see more of the easiest ways to earn money online. Now let's keep going. The third job you can do is to be an advertising deal broker. You can make anywhere from $100,000 to $120,000 annually if you work in this career. Making friends in the appropriate circles is the most effective strategy for achieving success in this line of work. It's like a forest where every path connects to the next. As soon as you begin to collaborate with a sizable business, things will become much simpler for you. This is because you will be able to cite that business as a previous customer, proving that you have experience in the industry that is necessary for the position. So how can you accomplish it? You can try using a variety of software to obtain the email addresses of influential people, and then you can simply send them a stream of messages until someone responds. After that, you conduct an identical campaign that is centered on making contact with the brands on the influencer's behalf and analyzing the needs of the client to get back in touch with you. It reminds me in a way of the book How to Win Friends and Influence Individuals, written by Dale Carnegie, in which he discusses sending mail to influential people and gaining replies. However, in this case, the mail is being sent via the internet. If there is one thing that we take away from this experience, it is the importance of maintaining strong relationships and references. Always put forth your best effort, since you can never be sure where an opportunity or event can take you in the future. Job number 4 is being an executive assistant. Working as an executive assistant might result in an annual salary of $90,000 to $110,000. Every day, you will be responsible for a variety of tasks, from setting up appointments to making minor decisions. If you manage to become important to the company, they will never want to let you go. A potential bonus of this work is the opportunity to travel around with various influential people and visit a wide variety of fascinating and breathtaking locations. You can find jobs as an executive assistant online by signing up and marketing yourself there using freelancing platforms. Companies offer either remote or office positions. Job number 5, website developer. The typical compensation for a web developer is between $80,000 and $150,000 per year. Many companies consider their websites to be their front door, and therefore, they naturally want to make them as attractive as possible. Focusing on e-learning marketing funnels is a good idea if you ever decide to specialize in that area. If you're a skilled web developer, you know that keeping your clients on a monthly retainer is a great way to make extra money each month with minimal effort. And the most effective next step is to launch a subscription-based service that generates steady income in the same vein as Netflix. One of the best qualities of a job is how little upkeep it needs. To maintain your clientele, you only need to charge a retainer fee. You may retire comfortably practically anywhere in the world thanks to your newfound passive income. The goal of accumulating wealth is to purchase independence. Which of these jobs have you tried before? Let us know what you think of these jobs we've shown so far by leaving your comments below. We'll see you there. For now, let's go back. Job number 6 is being an editor for redistributing content. You can make $120,000 to $150,000 per year doing this work. Have you ever had a bunch of leftovers and decided to make soup out of them? When it comes to redistributing video content, things are very much like that. To submit short-form content on YouTube, you don't need to generate original material. You may just repurpose videos that already exist online. By adapting existing media like podcasts and YouTube videos for usage on social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram, you can help your customers reach a far larger audience without requiring them to create any original material. Content redistribution can be thought of as digital recycling. It's not a huge time commitment, but major producers would rather not go through the effort of editing everything by hand. When the time is right, you can expand your operation by adding staff to better meet the needs of your clientele and generate more revenue. Job number 7 on our list is being a SaaS software coder. A programmer's annual salary might range from $60,000 to $80,000. Imagine that! Entrepreneur Sam King shared his story of starting a multi-millionaire dollar company from scratch. He opted to create a software as a service company instead of a more conventional type of business. This abbreviation refers to SaaS, or Software as a Service. It's amazing how many web resources you rely on regularly. Tools include but are not limited to Notion, MailChimp, Photoshop, and many others. Online resources have become widespread, and app development is now largely a money maker. Sam claimed there were lots of competitors in the market for products like his, all working with slim profit margins. In competing with more conventional companies, you have to lower your prices to stay in business. To achieve independence, many people set up shop, only to find themselves enslaved by their creations. For this reason, he set out to design a company that would require no stock and could expand indefinitely. He just needed a competent programmer and some advertising. You might contribute here as a coder or think of the SaaS concept. First, he went online to read about the difficulties encountered by various businesses. He next had his computer programmer develop a brilliant plan of action. He eventually created Flick, a social media management solution for both individuals and organizations. So if there is one thing to learn from Sam's experience, it's that the single most crucial aspect of running a business is providing a better solution to a problem that impacts many people. And to wrap this all up, the last job on our list is to be a Web3 Discord community manager. Depending on their level of multitasking prowess, a Discord community manager can earn over $70,000 each year. Reaching the Generation Z audience requires a focus on building connections. These days, it seems like every company is attempting to create a fan base for its products. This is one of the primary reasons why Gymshark chose to open its first shop in London. This shop's primary goal should be strengthening the Gymshark community and fostering personal relationships between customers. A community manager is someone who facilitates communication amongst users of a service like Discord. In a way, they serve as the binding agent. If the community manager was good at their work and did a good job of promoting the company, they would be paid more than $2,000 a week. Furthermore, nothing is keeping you from being a community manager for 3 or 4 projects simultaneously, which equals a lot of money provided you are excellent at multitasking. The role of a community manager is to serve as a first line of defense. You need to share the brand's story, be there for customers, help those who are struggling, and keep tabs on world events. It's important to be able to put aside your plans, respond quickly when people need you, and pay attention when others do. And most importantly, you must act as the CEO's advocate and represent the company in all communications. It would appear that anything is possible in the modern digital world if one grasps the power of connections. All you have to do is consider how you might contribute to the world in a meaningful way. Send out some emails, make some phone calls, and get the word out there about what it is you do. We've enjoyed making this video for you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't yet to make sure you don't miss out on any of our future uploads. You can also check out our channel to see more of our excellent content. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.